Captain Rick Rock TV. Let's get to the content.
Oh yeah, it's hitting the fan now. It's hitting the fan now. We got the witness that came out and told what happened on her Facebook page. What happened at the lake and what happened after the lake. She said Nolan left that island. He left the island. He went to a party. And y'all want to know what happened at that party? Remember the friend said, that was me. That wasn't Nolan. That was arguing about the phone. Well, this witness said different. Let's go over here and check this out. Let's go.
What's up, family? A lot of open questions about what happened to Nolan Wells, the 18-year-old student athlete who was missing and then turned up dead after a boating trip in Mississippi with his white buddies. Now, why am I specifying white buddies?
Because he's black and he got white friends. I already know what you're going to say.
Because they were his buddies and they were white. And he was black.
Oh.
In Mississippi.
Hello.
And they left him on an island by himself, allegedly.
That they did.
And he ended up dead.
Allegedly.
And they all returned home. And they don't remember nothing. And they had his cell phone.
They had his cell phone. They had his keys. What 18-year-old, I know some 30-year-old, 40-year-old, 50-year-olds. I just left the gym. They cannot lead. They holding up. They not even working out. They do one set and get right back to the phone. This is the best drug, y'all. The best drug. People is getting caught up going to jail doing light sentences because of this cell phone. I don't see no 18-year-old leaving his phone in his keys.
And they had the keys to his car. And they was keeping it from his parents. They kept the cell phone. They didn't want to tell the parents they had the cell phone. The parents had to track the cell phone and get the cell phone themselves. The family pretty much did the work of the police.
That's what they did, though. They did that because the police said, man, we don't see nothing wrong here. Nothing is wrong here. Nothing. We don't see no, this was an accident. These guys, not my friend, the judge. Son, no, this can't, no, I don't believe it. And coming to find out, that judge, she needs to be in jail, man. You got kids teenagers at your house, partying, drinking, getting drunk. And I heard you was out there too, partying with them, allegedly. This is what I heard. Let's get back to this.
Yeah, the family has put more investigative work in than the police in Jackson County, Mississippi. Yeah, man. So now we got this witness who says she saw it, she was there, and she reveals that Nolan, No, was beaten to death.
Uh-oh. What?
Yeah. She said that No was not on that island. He made it to land.
Hello. Just like we figured. I think we all figured that out. He didn't get left on that island. His parents, his mother, his daddy didn't have no boat to go back. He put this on the internet. One of the coaches said, you know what? I got a boat. They went back down there, searched that island up and down. He was nowhere on that island. And then a day later, this happened on the 4th, I believe the 6th, he washed back up. No. That's not what happened. What happened was he left, went to that party. That's where it went down at. Matter of fact, let's get over here and see what this witness got to say. Let me be quiet. I wasn't there. Let's see what the witness who was there got to say.
And he went to a pool party and she was there. She witnessed it. She goes by the name of Alicia Spencer on Facebook. And this is what she's had to say. Bro, No didn't get into a fight at the island. It was our friend. No and Wyatt did get into an altercation right after that, not even 10 minutes later, because Wyatt took his phone and Evan was trying to be hard. Nolan was definitely screaming, give me my effing phone back, N-I-G-G-A. What's wrong with you? So they all calmed down. So that's when we head to Evan's house because he was throwing a pool party. So yes, No came to the party and yes, we was drinking, but Wyatt and Evan and Morgan and Andrew was really high. And I think they was trying to get Lucy and Natalia to try some as well. But yes, they got into it again. And at the pool party, it didn't end until almost 1 a.m. I know Evan's mom kicked us all out. Once they started fighting, it was Andrew and Evan, and Wyatt and Warren was basically recording and laughing, saying, "Get him, get him." Then she tells Amanda Marie, Jay saying that because he is friends with them. I mean, we all was until, I don't know why Jay's still communicating with them anyway, but he always been like that, LOL. But nah, this messed up because No still would be here if he didn't go to that pool party. He went around people that was real high, and the parents allowed it. But
all right, stop right there. They was high. The parents allowed it. She said they filmed this. So if they deleted it, they are going to, it never deletes. I don't care if you delete something out your phone, you think you got rid of it. You didn't get rid of it. This should be an easy case to crack. This shouldn't be hard with all this information that we getting, all these witnesses who's coming out now saying he was at that party. It's just a matter of time.
Yeah, No did make it back to land.
He made it back to land. Therefore, he was not left on no island.
No did make it back to land. All right, fam, who believes it? Who believes No made it back to land? Nolan Wells made it back to land. I do. I believe it.
I do too. I believe it too. All right, so let's get out of here. Let's go over here to something else that I want to break down real quick. Nolan Wells' body location matches what friend called help. Let's check this out and see what they talking about. Let's go.
Reporting live from Hyper's Club, Fight Plus News, I'm John Abba.
We're at the west tip of Horn, and our bilge pump stopped working. We're sinking.
Last night, we would share breaking news in regards to Nolan Wells, as audio from a toll call made by his friends around 3 p.m. on July 4th, according to NBC News, would be released. Now, in an extended version of this call, we are now hearing where they were exactly when the call was made. According to now released audio and GPS graphics, they were on the western tip of Horn Island.
We're at the west tip of Horn, and our bilge pump stopped working. We're sinking.
Now, as you know,
we sinking. You ain't sinking. You ain't sinking. If you're sinking, then where the hell the boat go to get fixed? We want to see the evidence of you sinking. Y'all was out there cleaning that boat at 3 a.m. That's what another witness said. 2 a.m, 3 a.m, out there cleaning the boat out. Now, if a person drowned and they do an autopsy, your lungs would be filled. It's a certain amount of water that would be in your lungs to prove that you drowned. Yeah, it'll be a certain amount of water in your lungs. If y'all leave your thoughts in the comment, what do y'all think about that?
Following the story, and what we have now noticed is that the call looks to be made in the same area Nolan's body was found 2 days later on Monday. As local outlet WLOX stated, around 8:45 a.m., Sheriff Ledbetter confirmed authorities received a call reporting a body found at the northwestern tip of Horn Island.
The same spot where they called help. My boat is sinking. My boat is sinking. That's where they found the body, at the same spot, according to the GPS. Man, this is getting wild and wild, man.
Ranger. Now, this clearly now gives us a better understanding that when the friends allegedly last seen Nolan at 3 p.m., they would make a call about the boat taking in water in needing of a tow. GPS data graphics would again also confirm they were located on the northwestern tip of the island. Now, at 4:31 p.m., they would eventually be towed for about 2.7 miles out before returning to normal operation and headed back to land. Now, after gathering all this information, it now seems for some that Nolan's incident, given that his body was found in the same area, had to have happened between the call at 3 p.m. when they stated to last seeing him and when they would be towed away at 4:31 p.m. Now, another thing that would stand out in the audio and raise suspicions is that the dispatcher would ask the boat's operator if everyone on board was in good health. And in response to that, he would go on to say, yeah, everybody.
But why they didn't ask how many people was on the boat? All right, your boat is sinking. How many people was on the boat so we could know what size boat to come out there and pick all you guys up? Yeah, why that wasn't asked? Was that edited out somewhere or something? Because I'm pretty sure hey, how many people out there? Oh, it's 5 of us. Okay, Well, send the boat out there that pick up 5 people. It's 5 people out there. Just in case your boat sink, they'd know how many people to look for if all of y'all would have sinked in the lake, river, whatever y'all was at.
Everybody is on board.
We're sinking. Can y'all please come?
And is everybody on board in good health otherwise?
Yeah, everybody's on board.
Now, what is hard to understand for some is if they waited for a tow to help them leave the island, why did they continue having no contact with Nolan, given that they were all friends and this towing incident seemed like an emergency? Also, according to the released GPS graphics, it does not appear that the boat was too far out for them to see or be near the shoreline. Again, this would happen as they reportedly had Nolan's phone on the boat, and that Nolan allegedly wanted to stay back to speak with a girl he just met. Now,
so if he wanted to speak to a girl that he just met, y'all don't think he would have said, hey, homie, let me get my phone. Let me get my phone. So when I get back to where I'm at on the next ride, I'm going to ride back with y'all up. How he going to call for, how he going to get help? How he going to get a ride back? Y'all got his phone. For what reason? So y'all left him out there. He said, I'm going to stay back. Hey, homie, I'm going to stay back with these girls, with this girl I just met. And they going to say, oh, yeah, take your phone, man. Call us when you get back. Meet us at the house. We having a party. None of that.
On Wednesday, Nolan's family representatives will speak to the Mississippi DA to hear the latest. They will go on to admit that not much new information was shared, but that the DA will be presenting evidence to a grand jury to declare how the mysterious death of Wells should move forward. Now, despite a seemingly positive meeting with the DA, not everyone is letting up. Former Mississippi Judge Carlos Moore, who would go viral for sharing his reaction to the case, would return back to his Facebook and would issue a warning to anyone fully trusting the DA, Angel McIlrath. According to Moore, his past run-in with McIlrath, as according to him, was a bad experience.
And he's a judge. He know this DA. They ain't no good. I know he's so happy that I'm not going to say he's happy of this incident, but I know he's happy that the light is now on this stuff because he been dealing with this being a judge. And like, man, this is crazy, man. I know he's saying to himself, now it's the time for me to get on here and expose what I know about y'all. Oh, it's about to go down.
She failed to get an indictment for an incident that clearly should have gotten one.
Day 11, and there has still been no arrest. To me, that is unacceptable. That is unacceptable because we know on day 1, had there been 3 young black men to return to the mainland from an island and 1 white young man left there who disappeared, who died under suspicious circumstances, we know within 1 day of beginning an investigation, with all the suspicious activity that we know that have occurred here, if it occurred in that situation, we know that there would have been arrest by now.
Bingo. Hit it right on the money. We know that too. Oh yeah, it would have been arrest. All the evidence would have came out. All the evidence would have came out.
So it's still unacceptable to me that no arrests at all have been made for any particular crime. And I've laid out a litany of potential crimes that members of law enforcement, if they were doing their jobs unbiasedly and thoroughly, could have made by now, but they refuse to do so. The family has been calling for transparency all this time, so I don't know why you would keep them in the dark last week that you were doing an investigation when somebody who knows how it's done calls you out on Sunday night, early one Monday morning, you decide to tell everybody that you're doing an investigation. So thank you, DA McIlrath. We've been wondering what you have been up to the past few days. So now we know, because I don't play. School had recess. I do not play. I don't even play the radio.
Oh, I like that one right there, man. That was a good one. I like that one. I don't even play the radio. I'm gonna have to steal that, Judge.
Those folks know me. They know me well. And if I say it, I mean it. And so I see today, not only did she had announced earlier this week that she was going to work with, or was working with the Jackson County Sheriff's Department, she met with the family and their counsel and gave them an update and told them that she will be presenting all of the evidence to a Jackson County grand jury. That is a step in the right direction. But is it a step in the right direction because we had to call her hand? Had she planned to do that all along?
Right. Everybody playing the part in getting this envelope pushed. Me, you, Willie D, and many others. I believe I seen Spider Loke jump on this topic. I believe I seen who else? I seen a couple of guys, probably one or two guys cover this. We speaking on it, it's getting pushed. A lot of people is seeing it. So it's like they can't hide. They can't sweep it under the rug. But everybody is on this and they not letting up. The news not letting up. This is a big thing right now.
I had the unfortunate experience of meeting the DA, McGrath, back in 2019 when I was a partner with the Cochran firm. And Toussaint Diamond Sims was killed by a Morris Point Police Department officer on August the 8th, 2019. It was caught on video. There were several witnesses that said that young man had nothing in his hands when he was shot 5 times in the back by that Morris Point cop. 5 times in the back, nothing in his hands. DA McGrath presented all that evidence, overwhelming evidence, and she still could not secure an indictment of that officer in Jackson County.
Oh, man, come on, man. We got the examiner. We got the sheriff. Oh, I don't see nothing wrong. They all in cahoots over there, man. They in cahoots, man. All these people is tied in, man. They all tied in. The judge, everybody. But they about to crack now. Yeah, they about to crack now.
So before everybody goes and starts singing her praises, let's make sure she's not going to do another sham presentation to the grand jury. And we know that you can present things to various grand juries until you get an indictment. It's mighty funny that the regular saying is you can indict a ham sandwich. With all that evidence, after someone was killed in 2019, and I happened to represent the family at that time as a partner in the Cochran firm, and I met with her as well as the family, similar to what happened today, so I've been through that process with her. She will offer you sweet tea. She's a nice, good Southern belle, but can she get you justice? We're not going to sleep on you, Angel, excuse me. We're not going to sleep on you. This time, we expect you to present the evidence in a manner like you present it in other situations that you can secure an indictment.
Ooh-wee. Man. Oh, we gonna be here for the ride, y'all. We gonna be here for the ride. We not letting up. No, we not. This is my first time even going this far with this type of case. And the only reason is because it's foul play. And like I said, when I look at Nolan Wells, I look at a lot of our family members. I see him in our family members that's playing sports. When I be going to these games, I see homies posting, my son, all these kids that's around this age that play sports and just period. Now, I know we got our own issues going in the community out there where we at in LA. You know, we going to have to do something about that too, but y'all need to pay attention to what's going on. What's really going on. Pay attention to what's really going on. You're going to lose all the way around. You're going to lose all the way around. And then you got to go face this. Oh, yeah, man, it gets deep, man. Y'all share the video. Keep sharing the video. It don't take nothing but a second out your time. As you watching it, share it to somebody. Share it to your friend. Share it to your family. Share it to somebody, your co-worker. Share the video. And hopefully they'll get on their YouTube channels, their Instagram, their Facebooks, their TikToks, and they'll start investigating. They'll start talking about it. Come on, man. Let's get it together, man. It's Compton Rick Rock with Compton Rick Rock TV. I catch all of y'all on the next one. Oh, yeah. Did I say subscribe? Did I say share the video? If I didn't, do it now. I'm gone.
Like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, Compton Rec Rock TV. Also, hit that notification bell and catch every video when I drop.